Welcome back into North Dakota. Today we are cooking with Cashway. Randall, we already got some stuff in front of us right now. What are we working on today?
So we're going to make an appetizer called Chinese pearl balls.
Chinese pearl?
And these are not pearls that come from the ocean.
Got it.
So these are pearls made from ground pork.
We have to make them ourselves.
And we're in that season where we're entertaining, we're looking for appetizer ideas. And this one's just really fun, really easy, and a low cost.
Okay, perfect.
Okay? So I soaked some rice overnight.
Okay.
And I just soaked it in water, about 1 inch on top. And then I've just drained it, and now we're letting it just kind of drain. Okay. So we're going to use this in a little bit. So that's just going to happen.
When you soak it overnight like that, kind of how much more beneficial is that to have a complete overnight soak?
Minimum you would want about 2 hours, but it doesn't hurt the rice to go overnight because it's not going to absorb really that much more.
Got it. Okay.
It's just something you can do easily, ahead of time.
Right.
You can do the same thing here. You can make this ahead of time as well.
Okay. So what do we have in here right now?
So we have ground pork. We have 1 pound. And let's add our scallions, our ginger, and our garlic.
Scallions.
Yeah. And then we're going to add in the
ginger and garlic.
That is water chestnut.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Okay. And now what you want to do is start kneading that all together now.
Gotcha. Like bread.
Like bread, yes, and be aggressive. Yes. Now, one thing that we do here is we have this over ice. So whenever you're making, even it's a good idea if you're going to be making meatballs, is to have that over ice because cold is our friend. What cold does is it keeps that bacteria from growing down. We're minimizing the chance for that to do that. But it also helps in the emulsion when we do this. You'll see that when I take over and I start to work it because we want to really get that going.
How's my kneading right now?
Your kneading is good, but I mean you get to be a little more aggressive.
Be more aggressive.
There you go. Work the core, man. Work the core.
Get the
all right.
core
So let's add the rest of those ingredients.
Okay. And so
this is an egg.
Appears to be a cracked egg.
Yep. Because I want to make things easy, right?
I appreciate that.
All right, we have our cornstarch and some salt.
Cornstarch and salt.
Yep. Okay. And then we have a little sesame oil and some soy sauce.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right.
And same thing?
Yep.
Do you want to
So I'm going
do
to
the
take
honors?
this, you set that over there for me, that'd be great.
Okay.
And so what we want to do is, and whether you do this in like a stand mixer, like a Hobart or a KitchenAid, you can certainly do that and it work well with a blade attachment. What we want is we want this to be a very, very sticky quality to it. And that's where that ice comes in to help us achieve that kind of outcome.
Do you prefer doing it by hand? Because you mentioned you could do it with a mixer. Are there different elements that you can get by doing it by hand?
The only reason I'm doing this by hand is because then we don't have to listen to the whine of the KitchenAid.
Fair.
And then that ice really helps kind of work that to the point where it just helps accelerate that process.
Gotcha.
Okay, keeps it nice and cool.
You weren't kidding with the aggressive.
And then this is where you work your core. So tighten the core. You got all those things. But see how nice and sticky that is now?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so it's really kind of
a goop of meat and other ingredients.
So I also will make dumplings and things, and the filling is very similar to this.
Right.
Okay.
Makes sense.
So when we come back, what we're going to do is we're going to turn this into balls, and then we're going to steam them.
Gotcha. All right, we'll be right back with that. We're cooking with Cashway on Let's Go today.